All right. Evening, folks. We are back from Megaplex, and I wanted to give just a quick recap of how that went for us. And also, the big news bouncing around the internet right now about Megaplex is they have a new policy which is prohibiting registered sex offenders from attending their event. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that later, but first, I just want to focus on the fact that this was an awesome weekend for us. I'm putting up some photos now. We've never been to Megaplex before, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but as you can see from some of these photos, it's like literally a tropical paradise. It was so beautiful there. The weather was delightful. It takes place in Orlando, Florida, and we were able to meet up. We got to meet Geo. We haven't seen Geo in a while. We got to meet the Crypto Comics guys in person, which, it's fun seeing them on streams and everything, but seeing them in person, that's a whole other experience. The dealer's room was really, really nice. One thing that's difficult to do at conventions a lot of times is have a good, consistent temperature in the dealer's room. I don't know why. It just worked out great. The hotel was awesome, I guess. The neighbors were really nice to us. Staff was very kind. Everyone was just maximum delightful, and we met so many cool people that came by our table. We had the video game out there. People could play the video game at the table. That was fun because I thought, and some people agreed with me, that the jumping on bats segment of the game test was a little too hard. But some guys came up to the table, knocked it out in one try. It was impressive. So apparently I just need to get good at games. But in addition to, and also don't forget the Cloudscratcher postcards. We had those at the table. That was good. So for our table, I was kind of amazed that it went that well, considering it was the first time we've ever been at this convention before. Sales were great. Again, the tropical resort paradise. All that stuff was awesome. Then we came home to a storm that just ripped power out of the entire neighborhood. It was a total blackout. There was branches down in our yard that were massive, like the biggest things that have ever come out of that tree before. You can see it behind me out there. So we had to do a little bit of cleaning up. We were out of contact for a little while because we had no power, but we are back online now and getting caught up. So I do want to talk a little bit about, so after we got, back online, we saw that Megaplex had announced this new policy. Apparently some events at the convention prompted that. And despite maybe less than ideal events leading to the necessity of that policy change, it's a relief to hear them taking that policy position, because some of you might not know that we had a petition out in 2017. After the Zoo Sadism chat leaks, we put out a petition saying, hey, for all ages events, maybe let's not welcome registered sex offenders. Incidentally, right after we put that petition out, that is when furry conventions across the board stopped letting us get dealer tables, pretty much. So it was very discouraging. It was not necessarily a fun time. So that's why it's really refreshing. It's really relieving because, we had, through the grapevine behind the scenes, we had people telling us, oh, it's not legally viable. There's no way a convention can do this. You're asking the impossible. You don't understand. And it always seemed a little, I don't know, I wasn't quite satisfied with that response. So to have Megaplex just say, hey, you know what, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe we shouldn't allow it. It's a breath of fresh air. It's awesome. Megaplex could not be a better convention. Their staff seems to be handling this whole situation just perfectly. I'm actually rather impressed with how consistent and mature and rational they're being about everything. So it's just awesome. Megaplex is great. We're definitely going back. I want to be there next year. I want to make this our main convention. So anyone that is wanting to know, hey, where can we see Dreamkeepers at conventions? Well, for reasons I just mentioned, a lot of conventions we're not able to be around anymore, but we can be at Megaplex, so look for us there. Also, pretty soon here, probably Monday or Tuesday evening, I'm going to do a makeup stream. I usually have Friday streams, but okay, you've seen the Megaplex photos. Let me turn those off. There we go. Usually I do a Friday stream to, do stuff, but we had the power outage, so I'm going to be doing maybe Monday night, Tuesday night, I'm going to be doing a makeup stream and drawing some of those golden memento cards. Very soon I should have news on the Volume 5 printing and shipping and how long that's going to take. Also, don't forget, right now, we have Cloudscratcher live on IndieGoGo by Cody Beyer. He's running his campaign to get that thing out there, and it's going pretty good. It had a good start, but it definitely needs a little bit of help. So if you're interested in Cloudscratcher, check out, I'll probably put the link in the description or something, so check out Cloudscratcher. And is there anything else? I think that's about it. Got some manufacturing news coming up. Cloudscratcher's live. Megaplex was great. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, I think that's it. So thank you for the update. I'm going to try to do updates via video a little more often because it just seems, I don't know, it seems a little more faster, a little more fun. There's more visual. So anyways, I hope you're having a fantastic evening. And if you want to catch our stream, subscribe to us or follow whichever one you want on twitch.tv/DreamkeepersComic. Yeah, I'm actually memorizing my own Twitch channel. That's great. See you later.